Hello everyone, this is Pook, and welcome to another game I played from Bad Deck Monday, my weekly stream on the Pokemon Trading Card Game Online. You can check that out every Monday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on twitch.tv/thetopcut. The link is in our description of every single video, so please come check that out. Usually we have a pretty good audience for that, and it is a lot of fun. So in this game, I'm going up against a player named Victini230. Looks like a Team Plasma deck, and oh no, this does not look like a good start for me. We see the Virbank City Gym Hypnotoxic Laser Silver Bangle on to the Kyurem. So if my opponent can, let's see, get two more Deoxys EX in play and a Chorus Machine, then he can Frost Spear for 80 damage turn 1, and then the Laser and Virbank will finish off poor Shaman EX. I am hoping this does not happen. Okay, whew. Alright, we survived. So that is good for me. I didn't lose turn 1, but we're still in a terrible position. My Shaman has stayed asleep, which is going to make matters much, much worse. Because, well, I do play a Virizion EX in this deck, but it happens to be prized, so the only way I could get out of this and attack turn 1, which I would like to do, I'd like to use Synthesis in order to get some more energy into play. I would have to draw a Switch and a Shaman EX, and that seems pretty unlikely. I'm going to play that Hypnotoxic Laser on the Kyurem. I could have Ketchered out Deoxys to try to stall, but I think I'm better off just lasering the thing with the energy, try to wear it down a bit. Kyurem is a real pain sometimes. And I put the EXP share on Mr. Mime since, well, I might as well put it on something. And I'm just going to attach to the active and pass. And I am going to fall behind 2 prizes very early here, which is not going to be good for me at all. My opponent will play an N after attaching another energy to the Kyurem, and a Thunderous EX comes down. And yep, there's a Frost Spear. I decided to get Mr. Mime instead of Yamask. This is a Shaman Cofagrigus deck. You're supposed to use Cofagrigus 6 feet under to knock yourself out, put damage on your opponent's field, to power up Shaman EX's Revenge Blast, which does 30 damage plus 30 for each prize card your opponent has taken. Alright, so here I have a decision to make, and you know what? This is Bad Deck Monday. We're going to have some fun. I have a computer search, and I have an energy on a Mr. Mime. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to attack with Mr. Mime. Now, a quick plug for our website, thetopcut.net. Mr. Mime was the tech of the week. I wrote an article about it. So if you want to check that out, visit our website, thetopcut.net. And you can see it in action here. Mainly used for that ability, Bench Barrier, to block bench damage like that Frost Spear. Here, I'm going to use an Iris and attach a second energy to Mr. Mime. And I'm going to go ahead and energy search just to thin my deck out a little bit. Grab an energy so I don't draw an energy next turn, hopefully. And we're going to Psybolt for 40 and the 30 from Laser and Virbank. Knock out the Plasma Kyurem. So Mr. Mime just knocked out a Kyurem. That just happened. Alright, now we're still pretty far behind in this game. I am down 2 prizes. My opponent is going to Raider Knuckle my Shaman apparently, but oh, he plays a Chorus for 3. That means he doesn't have many cards to work with. 2 of those cards are Pokemon. And there is the Raider Knuckle for only 50, so he'll need another Deoxys to knock out the Shaman next turn. That's good for me. And now, you know, things are looking awful. Even with the Psybolt knockout, this looks terrible. Like, what am I supposed to do? Shaman got hit for 50. It only has 110 HP. I draw a 3rd Grass Energy. I've drawn plenty of energy this game. We're going to Catcher out the Keldeo EX here, since we're going to try to buy some time. Bicycle, and good. I draw another Grass Energy. I'm going to use Synthesis this turn, get a Grass Energy onto the benched Shaman EX, and look at my beautiful hand of 3 Grass Energy. We don't have many options here, but it doesn't look like my opponent will either. And alright, he's going to pass. So that's awesome for me. I bought a turn there. And you know what? I am just going to go ahead and Revenge Blast for 180 since Keldeo was weak to grass. And maybe this will be my opening. Didn't want to play an N there since my opponent doesn't really have anything going for him. Only had, 2 cards, 4 prizes, so I don't want to play an N. But, oh man, he got an Ultra Ball. And that means a third Deoxys EX can come out with that power connectability. And now Raid Knuckle will do 60 damage, which is a real bummer, because that'll knock out my Shaman. Shaman EX, of course, is one of the most fragile EXs in the format. It's as fragile as Victini EX, and I guess a little stronger than Jirachi EX, but still 110 HP is pretty pitiful for a Pokemon that gives up 2 prizes. But it does pack a punch. That is the goal of this deck, to, land some big haymakers on your opponent and maybe use N. Now, I promoted Mr. Mime here since it has an extra energy. I could, just retreat it. There's no downside to it in case I want to change my play or something like that. They don't have to commit the Shaman. But I will just retreat into Shaman here. My opponent has 2 cards, and I could end here, but I don't know what his 2 cards are, so I'm just going to go ahead and Revenge Blast for 150 because I have Cofagrigus in hand. Now, there's a chance my opponent could knock me out, but oh, he just uses Raid Knuckle for 60. And check this play out. I have actually won the game. We're going to 6 feet under, put 2 damage counters on the active Thundurus EX. That'll knock out Cofagrigus, but it's only 1 prize. I get to place 3 damage counters on his field. So I get to go ahead and knock out that Thundurus with 6 feet under, and I still get to attack. Now my opponent has taken another prize, and will Revenge Blast for 180 damage, and get the win in a game where I use Mr. Mime to Psybolt with an Iris to knock out a Plasma Kyurem. What a wacky game. And that is the magic of Bad Deck Monday sometimes. So I hope you guys enjoyed this game. I certainly did. It was a lot of fun. I'll have some more videos for you guys soon. I am Puka from the Top Cut, and I will see you guys next time.